Hiya.
All right.
I'm not having it here.
What is wrong with our house?
It's well minging.
It's clean.
I had my 18th birthday at the local Bernie Inn.
Yeah, well, it's not his 18th, is it?
I went to school with someone called Bernie Inn.
Well, if not here, then where?
I don't know. A club in town?
Oh, yeah, right. And get us all arrested.
For what?
Well, we could hire somewhere.
Since when were you that bothered by the letter of the law? You're married to an ex-con.
I often wonder if he was related to Bernie Nolan.
Yeah, we could hire somewhere.
Like where? A soft play area full of multicoloured balls?
Well, Roy might let you have it at the cafe.
Hey, you might.
Or Bernie Eccleston.
I'd rather have it at the Rovers.
Oh, Chesney, Liz MacDonald is not going to want gazillions of under-18s in a pub, even if they are sticking fivers behind the bar.
I suppose it could be worse than Roy's rules.
Sorry, I've just got... I wonder whatever happened to Mike and Bernie Winters.
Oh, I don't know, Kirk. And actually, I don't
me.
care.
Colin, I'm outside your house. I want to speak to you.
I am so jealous. What I wouldn't give for some handsome, rugged man to whisk me off my feet and bundle me off to Greece.
Oh, you make it sound like kidnap.
Well, if he looked like him, I'd probably get that syndrome. You know, what's it called, Gail?
Munchausen's?
You know where you fall in love with your kidnapper?
Stockholm.
I thought you were going to Greece.
No, that's the syndrome you were thinking of.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Brains as well as brawn.
Personally, I think she's suffering from making a show of herself syndrome. I'm going to the bar.
Do you know, she'd take the shine off everything, her. If she'd been at the Virgin Birth, she'd have complained the stable were draft her.
Oh, she'll get over it. It's only for a weekend. It's not like we're moving lock, stock and barrel yet.
Maybe we should, just to wind her up.
I heard that, Mother. I take it you're having to put your hand in your pocket to pay for this dirty little weekend?
Are you talking to me?
Well, I'm not chewing a brick, Mother.
I shall be covering all costs.
Thank you, my darling.
Well, I do. I think it's common a woman of her age.
Well, don't look then.
Kissing in public. If I were her, I'd be ashamed.
Anyway, as I was saying...
Yeah, as I was saying. Are you sure you can afford to buy Tyrone's share of the business? I mean, what's he said about all this?
I better decide on how much I'm going to offer him.
Do you mind if we walk and talk? I'd rather my missus didn't see.
Whatever.
How you been keeping?
Like you, Kerr.
What's up?
I've applied for a job.
Right. I see. Brilliant.
Bookshop. I've had to give them my details.
I see. Yeah, I guess you would. That makes sense.
I've been thinking about what you said, and I don't like it.
I'm not surprised. Right.
I feel uncomfortable with the whole thing, actually.
Yeah, I know. Look, if it's any consolation, I've resigned from the school. I'm not pretending to be you anymore. Hope that placates you to some extent.
I've spoken to Charlotte.
Right.
So I know that's not true. I know that's a cover story you've told her indoors.
Colin, I'm sorry.
Then stop it, John. You're taking the mick and I don't like it. End it, mate.
Hi, Mum.
Do you want a pint?
Yeah, nice one.
Hello, David.
David?
Do you know, there must be something in this escorting like, because you're always dead well dressed, Lewis. Yeah, I'm thinking of sticking an ad in Rita's window myself. How much do you charge an hour?
David.
Has anyone actually ever died on you? You know, I mean, on you.
Oh, don't be so loathsome.
I don't think you're quite man enough for my line of business, actually, David. Sorry if that stings. If you don't mind, I'm off to sort out our trip.
Trip? Where you going?
They're doing it again.
Sorry, will you stop staring?
It's Gail I feel sorry for.
Your grand's having a dirty weekend in Greece.
Oh, shut up, Gail.
Oh, what's wrong with Blackpool?
Nothing. Feel free to move there, David.
Has that bloke got something in his eye?
No. I think he fancies you.
Me? No. Do you go for that airy biker look? A lot of people fancy me, Michelle. I've got a face that says approachable.
And a skirt that says, hiya.
Don't mean I have to jump on them.
Lewis, I'm sorry it was miles away.
Any good?
It's about this couple who, well, they meet up on the same day every year, and it, like, follows them around and what they get up to, and you're just desperate for them to get it on, but I'm sorry.
No, don't apologise. I'm rather drawn to couples that are destined to be together.
Did you want to put a bet on?
No, I just popped in to say I'm sure I've seen your dog wandering around. It couldn't have got out, could it?
Eccles, really?
I'm sure it was her.
That is typical of Ken not to notice. Where was she?
Last seen heading up the Ginnel.
You couldn't just look after this place for 2 minutes for me, could you?
Surely.
Surveyor?
I know, they cost an arm and a leg.
He's a builder.
Are you?
Guilty as charged. Lord Lucan Builders, at your service. Nowhere to be found, never there on time. Bum bum. That money messing.
No, but I bet you could give Tyrone's place the once over and it'd be a lot less than a surveyor.
Well, I can't not have a surveyor, Liz.
Well, no, but you could let him have a look at it first, then you know if it's worth proceeding.
Well, I suppose.
What exactly is it you need?
If Tyrone's so desperate to sell...
He is.
Well, maybe you could take advantage of the situation.
How do you mean? Pull a fast one?
No. Well, yeah. I mean, you can get him to drive his price down as low as he can go.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, and it's also leaving you in the lurch, Kevin. Some friend. He deserves everything he gets.
OK, I'll think about it.
No, you won't. You'll drink your pine and you'll go and talk to him.
And Sunita, in all her wisdom, has decided that we need a nanny.
Dev. Oh, right. Oh, that's interesting.
Why? This is what I said. Now, examine the evidence. The kids are at school, she doesn't work evenings, we live near the school, and we have flexible hours so we can be around them during their school holidays. See? It's not a nanny she needs. It's a kick up the backside.
Violence against women is so hilarious. Not.
Mind you, I bet you won't say no to a hot old pair.
A hot old pair of what?
We only need one over the school holidays. Well, actually, Sunita, I was toying with the idea of going back into childminded. Really?
Since when?
No, I said no, Sunita.
You said no to a stranger looking after our children. Claire is not a stranger.
Since when?
Yeah, could you tell me whether there's anything going out tomorrow that's going to take us over our overdraft limit, please? Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to have to go. What's going on? Where's Deirdre?
She had to pop out.
Well, then she should have phoned me or shut the shop up. Can you get out from behind there, please?
Of course. I was only trying to be helpful.
Yeah, I am sure you were, but we have to do things legally, otherwise we're in big trouble. Well, you can go now.
I'd like to place a bet, actually.
On?
£20 to win. Crazy Bongos. Last race, Wolverhampton.
With pleasure.
Cute.
Deirdre, it's Leanne. Wherever you are, can you get back now, please? You're bang out of order.
We just wondered if we could have it here. If that'd be okay?
I don't see why not, right?
There wouldn't be too much mess, would there?
Oh, you know, he's such a pessimist. Right, it's Chesney. He's hardly going to get drunk and smear brown sauce all over the walls. Well, I hope.
Jokes.
In that case, it would be an honour to host your 16th birthday here.
Oh, thanks, Roy. Say thank you.
Cheers, Roy. Actually, on the subject of the booze...
No, Chesney.
These aren't licensed premises, I'm afraid, Chesney. Sorry.
Right.
Oh, you're so kind, you two. This is the second time our family have come capping hand to you today, isn't it? You know, John asked you for a job earlier. Didn't he?
Well, he already has a job, hasn't he?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, get me wires crossed, sorry.
Now, shall we talk bunting and party poppers?
What was I supposed to flipping well say? I don't know what to do, Charlotte. Yeah, OK, thank you for that, thanks. No, I'm going to have to go because my wife has just walked through the door. Bye.
Who was that?
Flaming garage. Just a courtesy call about the MOT.
Car's already in the garage, isn't it?
Yes, and God knows when I'm going to get it back because it's taking him forever.
I just saw Ryan Haley.
So?
So, why did you lie to me about having been to see him for a job?
I'm sorry.
Why, John?
Because I couldn't face it. I can't face it. Going back to buttering barms after I've had a taste of the good life.
John, most people hate teaching. They hate the marking, the hours, the paperwork, the pressure. You make it sound like, oh, I don't know.
Shangri-La? Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is, Fizz.
Pride comes before a fall, and if you fall, John, I'm going down with you. We're supposed to be going away soon. Mallorca. Don't know how we can on one wage.
We'll sort something.
What, though? Is this my lot? To be destined to just see this street for the rest of my life? That factory? Them cobbles? Same boring pub night after night?
Why don't we have a quiet night in? You, me, and a nice bottle of red.
Made you a coffee. Thanks. Oh, but you might need a coaster.
Just stick it down.
Well, it might leave a ring.
Deirdre.
Sorry. And I'm really sorry about earlier. It's just that Lewis said that he'd seen the dog, you know, in the street, Eccles, and that he thought she might have got out, so I just went to check.
Deirdre, presumably Ken is still a pensioner.
Well...
And unlike you, he doesn't have a job.
Well, yeah.
So couldn't Ken have gone out on the mad dash for Eccles?
That dog was my mother's. If anything happened to her...
Well, couldn't you just phoned him?
Well, I did, actually, and I couldn't get hold of him, so... Like I said, I just didn't think.
Well, did you find it?
Yes, I did, and everything's fine now, and it won't happen again.
I'm sorry, Deirdre, but if Peter found out that this place had been left unmanned, then it'd be both our necks on the line. You just can't do it in a place like this. Anyway, thanks for the coffee.
Is it okay?
Deirdre, it's a cup of coffee, not a matter of life and death.
It's been ages since I've been to a teenager's birthday party. We'll have to get some disco music.
I, for one, shall not be doing any disc jockeying.
No, people have playlists on iPod boxes these days.
How do people hear?
Sorry?
Do you not need headphones?
No, they use that a base station thingy with loudspeakers.
Well, as long as it's not too loud.
But it's Chesney, boy. They're allowed to have hijinks if they want.
High drinks or high decibels?
It'd be nice to have the place full of young people larking about, high on life.
Was that's all they're high on?
I knew there were a reason I'd hung on to them hundreds and thousands. I feel quite giddy now.
All right, mate. Yeah, look, I won't come in. I just wanted to give you that.
Oh, aye. What's this then?
Oh, my offer for your part of the business.
All right.
Ollie? You seen what Kev's offered us for my bit of the garage?
Well, that's very generous. Thank you.
It's more than generous. Are you sure? Yeah, you're a mate. You don't do the dirty on a mate.
Oh, well, that's very kind, Kevin. Thank you.
You didn't have to do this. No, I know. I wanted to. Cheers, Kev.
Oh, dear. Oh, this bit's really sad. I didn't see that coming.
Did you look? I'm really sorry about what happened earlier.
Oh, that's all right. You were just being a good friend. The dog's fine, by the way. She was spark out in the whole cupboard.
And she must have a doppelganger.
I've got a doppelganger.
Really?
Chap at the council used to say that one of the cleaners was the image of me. In fact, I thought it was me moonlighting until he said, Deirdre, you've changed your specs. And she said something back in Serbo-Croat.
2 women who look like you. It's the stuff that dreams are made of. I'll put the kettle on, make us a cup of tea.
No, you've been kind enough to me today. I'll do it. Remember how many sugars you take?
None.
Sweet enough, eh?
I hope so.
I know so.
Oh, just remembered, yes. I put a bet on earlier, and I didn't check on it, what with Leanne being so angry.
What race was it, sweetheart?
Last race at Wolverhampton.
And what did you bet on?
20 quid on Wendy's bar. See, I had this girlfriend called Wendy, and she had a never-ending supply of booze. We used to call her kitchen Wendy's bar.
You are never going to believe this.
What?
But you've only got on won 300 quid.
Houston, we have a problem.
Why'd you call me Houston?
Dunno. That's what my Uncle Les used to say.
Oh, yeah? He used to say it to me. I just thought he was getting my name wrong.
Do you want to know what this problem is or not?
Shoot.
I want booze at this party.
I know. What's John doing?
It's bad enough having the party at a greasy spoon without the embarrassment of not even being able to have a drink.
Well, I'm not that bothered about getting leathered.
I am.
Right. I know a way we can smuggle some in.
Oh?
Without Roy and Ailey even knowing. Kirk, I'll make a punch. Everyone else will avoid it like the plague, because it'll just look like fruit juice. But you and me know it's got a brewery load of vodka in it. And gin. And stuff.
You are so random.
I know. Well random.
Cheers.
Hey, he's laughing you into bed, Liz Bomb.
Oh, I do not think so, darling. What was he saying? Oh, just about how he loves vampire shows on TV.
Oh, he's a bloodsucker, Liz. You best rub some garlic on your cleavage. Oh, you already have.
It's Becky's perfume, is this?
You know, he does look quite familiar.
Does he? He's not one of your exes.
Oh, no.
I was going to say you weren't dropping your stamp. Oh, yeah, like he's got any.
Oh, take that back.
Well, it's perfect. It's brilliant all round. Addy and Ash know you. I'm local. And I don't mind you bringing Josh and Freddie into work. At your place? Yeah, and we don't have to bother with drawn-out job interviews. I hate all that. Shall we shake on it? It's a deal. When do I start? Friday!
Right, that's it. Get out. You're bad.
Hey?
You heard.
You're a lot frostier in the flesh, and you look nowt like your picture.
What? He looks nothing like he does in his picture either. What are you on about? Nothing.
Picture.
Can't stop long. Only said I was popping out to get this.
I've had a phone call from Colin as well. I know he's changed his mind about what's going on. I'm sorry, but he's determined.
I've every right to be a teacher.
I know.
I love it. I can't give it up.
You make it sound like a drug. An affair.
And if Fizz finds out, there's curtains for her marriage.
Listen. Why don't I spend the next few days trying to have a word with Colin on your behalf?
I don't think it'll work.
News.
You know...
Well, there's a simple solution to this then, Mother. Leave him.
And I've had enough of your negativity.
It's not what you're doing that I don't approve of.
Oh, is that right?
It's who you're doing it with, OK?
Look, I know his profession is hardly conventional, But he's a kind man, Gail. He's a good man.
Exactly. He's a man. End of.
Audrey?
Oh.
Must be chucking out time at the brothel.
Sweetheart, how'd you get on?
All sorted.
Oh, lovely.
The tickets took a little longer than I thought, but I got flights, accommodation, all booked and paid for.
Super.
And in Ossus, here we come.
Oh. Did you hear that, Gail?
How could I miss it? I think they must have heard you in Mykonos.
But so much for me having to pay and so much for Lewis being a gold digger, right?
Whitney from work went to Greece. Came back with a me bit dysentery.
Don't rain on her parade,
Oh,
Gail.
stick an umbrella up. I'll rain where I like.
We're having fun, harmless fun.
What would you be like if we went away for a fortnight?
Well, pardon me for caring about my mother.
I know you don't approve of me, Gail, but I do have her best interests at heart.
What does that mean? It doesn't mean a thing.
All right, let me put it another
Look,
way.
I can't soft soap this, Lewis. You being a man doesn't make your prostitution any easier to stomach.
He's retired, which I wish your attitude had.
I'm part of your beautiful mother's life now, and that's just the way it is.
Oh, Lewis.
You are beautiful, inside and out.
Do you mind? This is a residential area.
Oh, for goodness sake, wake up and smell the calamari, Gail. Look, I am going to Greece whether you like it or not. And if you continue being this mardy, I might never come back. I'm serious, though.
You get jet lag going to Urmston.
Do you know, we are thinking of buying a little hotel there. Fresh start, new life.
What?
So it could be the start of a whole new chapter in my life.
So there, Gail. Now, Bloom's personal life could hugely compromise the case next here in Identity. Bruce Willis is forced out of retirement in the film The Whole 10 Yards on ITV2. And Queen fans, this is for you. To mark the occasion of Freddie Mercury's birthday, Magic Remixed is on ITV4 next.